Hello, good morning, friends. Very good morning to everybody. Yesterday, I had written that I will be writing the end book of two-part story. One is it takes to be my son. That is my dad's worry about me and especially our brother and children, especially, and one more sister I have. And dad was want to teach me medical, and those years, that is now I am 50-year-old. And my dad was like an atheist. He lived like an atheist, and with his brother was a Seventh-day Adventist. His eldest brother. They two are there. My dad used to go to Air Force. Everything. He was in the Air Force, and some around 80-85 he came back to our native, that is Kanyakumari district. So my first part is going to be written whatever it takes. It takes to be what it takes to be to our son. So takes to be whatever it takes to be my son, and that is one section, the one section will be the MBBS studying. The part one is like that too, how I did the MBBS and the end of it. So it is all 50 years over. It is 1990 through to 93 I am doing the MBBS. So this biography I am doing, and I have to do all the best of it, and it is the last of it. You can never think that it is a very good opportunity that you can come and sing, and it is a time to start your folk or by using me. That is not at all possible. So that is what I wanted to put this biography. Even if somebody has sheepily come and stolen me out of the congregation, dad had kept me in a church in a particular. I was coming up in a AG background, and somebody who cannot come and steal me and start your Jezebel work like that, and that is because you need some help, or you need some. Then you started the thing, and then you studied the face project or whatever it is, and you thought it is a very good income and this thing and all. That is not going to be possible. So most probably this talk is you will be very well hear from somebody who is talking has not appeared to be very truthful and person. In fact, been hearing very much, but it is very anonymous. There is anonymity or enmity. You don't like such kind of welcoming, because I am brought up in a place called Kanyakumari, and the place which is very neighboring is also. It's breastfed or bottle fed, more like kind of babies. That is Kerala people are like very we know their heart, and they are also very edible people, very soft hearted people. They are very emotional. So period any kind of argument, they are also very clear to hear things, like very, they want to very receptive to hear. And the lots of my videos I would have shared my bio like things, and this was also I want to put in fact, that is 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you. The Lord shall fight for you, Exodus 14:14. So the part one I wanted to just you just thought the debate table has started, you can just go, but no, the Lord shall fight for you is finished. The idea is finished. Whoever you may be, you are a great pandit or whatever may be, that is not a problem. Whoever comes, you keep coming, and he's never bothering. I have done an end to end of all the study, and we know all the friends, all people whom we get to know. My dad is. I am now 50-year-old. We have dad brought us. Dad died around 70 years or so. That is 2017. He died. So this kind of history we have, and a person who comes in between. What is happened is my dad made a church. I was telling, my dad had a church, and what is the intention of the church? The church which is causing going to bend in the way of kind of the caste and religion thing, like. So they two not one two one more spiritual person also has gone, and they are brittly standing and talking behind, and again the Lord, about my dad started the work, and my dad loved the Lord, and he is saved also, and he died in a good age. That is 70 plus years he died, and we all love the Lord. Still, we all love the Lord, and we will never like to keep anything fishy. We don't want to just leave any kind of fishy kind of celebration to keep going into our life, or kind of any kind of godhood should not come and lie in our house also. Lordhood, godhood or lordhood, whatever it is, kind of period, we don't want to come and just install it and you can start your work on a music basis. That is not possible. We will come back. Hello friends, it's glad that I'll be talking this biography. Please bear with me even if it is going for a longer time, and just be patient to hear. I was even if I am not a medical head, more probably I was brought up. I was did my schooling in two colleges, two schools, and I was back to with my PG. That is we joined the college by the paper ad my dad saw in the year 1993. That is 6 lakhs rupees were paid. At the time, the PG and all exams entrance were not there. That's how I 1992-93 I was in the misty morning. I reached the college in Tumkur, Agalkote, for my MBBS study. Hello, friends. We will be continuing this talk, and those who really want to know about my bio, you can just tune into my this. It will be this is the last book be recorded in the end to end. Will be there, and to know more about me, you can get the best out of this YouTube. It will be there. I had 200 friends who studied in my batch 9293, batch 211 friends, and along with seniors, extra seniors, and all that people will be there counting who had I spent time with the friends and all that. So I had stayed in the hostel. So the time the time we spent in that is 92-93 I joined. I was out of the college by after my housemanship, all that I was paid around 1,000 stipend when I did my housemanship there. Is that the year 2000 I was out of college, Tumkur. The misty college has welcomed me, and the misty cold weather, I was out of the college. I came back to my place, to my native. Hello, friends, and maybe we'll the my friends who had spent time with me, or by the year 2000 till 2000, I remember a physician who had spent time with me till 2000. Who is my own batchmate, who had a PG from the same college which I came from, that is Sri Siddhartha Medical College, Tumkur, Galkote. And that time he was doing the PG. That time I left also to after my housemanship. Housemanship of 1 year I did there in Tumkur, same college. And another dermatologist also, who has not taken the PG from our own college, but he did the MBBS, is a senior also. My name, all these people's names I am not mentioning have been recorded. Hello, friends. I had lots of friends from our Sri Siddhartha Medical College. We had 211 friends. Out of them, I remember a PG who was doing. He was a physician at the time of joining the college, and he was no, at the time of leaving, when I was about to leave, he was still doing the PG, the physician, the MD physician he was doing from the same college, Siddhartha Medical College. So he's right now maybe working in Kerala somewhere. Very good studious student. I remember the name I am not mentioning. And lots of PGs were there. Surgery, the people PGs were there. I remember a friend who was a dermatologist. He was a dermatologist who worked with us, who studied with us. MBBS, he studied with us, and he's acquired a PG from some other institute outside of our college, Tumkur. And I am very accountable to all my 200 friends, 211 friends. Please write to me if you hear this video in any form of hurtful situations. I had hurt you or any kind of emotional. Please feel free to share, because this is a final video I'm going to put, and I'll be and in fact, I want to share a very good thought that the MBBS college was a very prosperous and a joyous college. We had with friends and all that. We were very excitement. I still, there was a hurtful moment though, but the Lord uphold me in my MBBS. But I can tell you, our college that which we studied was a very enjoyous college. My friends were all, lots of Malayali friends were from Kerala. They all had a very good smile, and they put positive attitude towards me. In spite of, instead of the PG which I did was very hurtful to me, and COVID also had come through. And I've been hearing from some people that the people who are joined their students are very top, and I was telling, and I was not studious and all. That is, I heard from somebody that is very hurtful feeling, because I was cleared in the NEET was introduced in between in the 2013. The right moment they introduced the NEET, and I passed all India level as well as state level. And when I heard from some old people talking like that, it was very hurtful for me. In 2000, after 2000 I joined local college. They started a local college, medical college, and I purchased a second-hand Fiat, ash color Fiat car. And I wanted to just not to mention that I just purchased a Fiat car, ash color Fiat car, and I had none of my friends who were known when I was joined the college in the 2001 in that local center when I was using the private the Fiat second-hand Fiat car and all that. That is the only big asset I purchased when I was in Kerala, and I don't that you are debitant to me and all. I don't say that is gone. I sold that car. That's a diesel car, and that time I just loved it. I purchased. I loved it and kept some time. Lots of ideas I got to modify and all those things, and I was just sharing. My friend was doing PG. He used to stay in that hostel, the PG hostel, and maybe they will keep that gods and all. No, they will keep the gods, that fragrance and all those things were there when we went to visit him, and all those friends. Plenty of people are there, all believing different believing gods, and all those people were there those time. And there are things like this could share, and there are friends whom I will hop out when we want to go grab a dinner, grab a lunch. We used to grab out of the hostelite, other hostel friends. We used to share the bike and go to save the fuel and things like that. These are some of the simple things I want to share, nothing else. And that's what all friends have to share. If may anyway hurtful to you all, have a nice day. Having said the part two, about the part two, I want to talk is there was an intruder into the part two, that is Matthew 12:20. Because HOD, my HOD of microbiology, who failed me in the part one, when I taken the exam, somehow because in the rush of the COVID-19 they had conducted the exam, and he was one of the internalists. He has in fact to help us pass. But in both accounts, theory as well as practical, both he had failed me, and that is what happened. So I don't know, the examiners haven't given another chance for him. So the next exam was conducted in our own college, and he happened to intrude in the second day. So he was an intruder. I doesn't like the intrusion, why he intruded, and in fact, again, I passed in the theory, and I passed in the, of course, the practical. Theory, they failed me. So this kind of blunder, that is what, you cannot start a drama like that, and you cannot keep going. I am not liking it. That is what Matthew 12:29 says, or else how can you enter into a strong man's house and plunder his goods unless he first bind the strong man? Then indeed he may plunder his house. That's what Matthew 12:29 is saying. So it is totally wrong. You are not an examiner. You are kicked out the first try, and second time you cannot come and over smart or prove, and you are tell your own drama or your monkey story. That is not viable. And what you have to do is, James 1:25 says, but he who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and preserves being not no hearer that forgets, but a doer that acts, he shall be blessed in his doing. You should not be just a hearer, forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, and he shall be blessed in his doing. Only when you do that, you will be blessed, and otherwise you will be cursed. So remember that, and you cannot shine that you are a great great mesmerizing king of the kings and the lord of the lords and all that. And you will have to be accountable. That will for every act which you do. And the thing is, in Revelation what 13:15 says, you should be, you think you will smart, but you will not know. Revelation 13:15 says, 13:15 says that, and it was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast should even speak, and to cause those who would not worship the image of the beast to be slain. That's what, if you want, you can read in your own versions, the Revelation 13:15. And I just give this as a warning, but you have to do the work, not only just taking and gulping around and eating around, but you should be also a giver of the work, and not only the taker. Also, I got another verse from Galatians also, because I saw the monkeypox is again flared up in hot zone, the Africa. So it is our responsibility to put an end of this show. That is Galatians 5:1 also says, for freedom Christ has set us free. Stand fast therefore, and do not submit again to the yoke of slavery. That's what Galatian yoke of liberty, that is Galatians 5:1 says. That's all we have. This is what I wanted to share on the part 2. Having said the part 2, about the part 2 I want to talk is, there was an intruder into the part 2, that is Matthew 12:20, because HOD, my HOD of microbiology, who failed me in the part 1, when I taken the exam, somehow because in the rush of the COVID-19 they had conducted the exam, and he was one of the internalists that he has to in fact help us pass, but in both accounts, theory as well as practical, both he had failed me, and that is what had happened. So I don't know, the examiners haven't given another chance for him. So the next exam was conducted in our own college, and he happened to intrude in the second day. So he was an intruder. I doesn't like the intrusion, why he intruded, and in fact again I passed in the theory, and I passed in the of course the practical. Theory they failed me. So this kind of blunder, that is what, you cannot start a drama like that, and you cannot keep going. I am not liking it. That is what Matthew 12:29 says, or else how can you enter into a strong man's house and plunder his goods unless he first bind the strong man? Then indeed he may plunder his house. That's what Matthew 12:29 is saying. So it is totally wrong. You are not an examiner. You are kicked out the first try, and second time you cannot come and over smart or prove, and you are tell your own drama or your monkey story. That is not viable. And what you have to do is, James 1:25 says, but he who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and preserves being not no hearer that forgets, but a doer that acts, he shall be blessed in his doing. You should not be just a hearer, forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, and he shall be blessed in his doing. Only when you do that you will be blessed, and otherwise you will be cursed. So remember that, and you cannot shine that you are a great great mesmerizing king of the kings and the lord of the lords and all that. And you will have to be accountable. That will for every act which you do. And the thing is, in Revelation what 13:15 says, you should be, you think you will smart, but you will not know. Revelation 13:15 says, 13:15 says that, and it was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast should even speak, and to cause those who would not worship the image of the beast to be slain. That's what, if you want, you can read in your own versions, the Revelation 13:15. And I just give this as a warning, but you have to do the work, not only just taking and gulping around and eating around, but you should be also a giver of the work, and not only the taker. Also, I got another verse from Galatians also, because I saw the monkeypox is again flared up in hot zone, the Africa. So it is our responsibility to put an end of this show. That is Galatians 5:1 also says, for freedom Christ has set us free. Stand fast therefore, and do not submit again to the yoke of slavery. That's what Galatian yoke of liberty, that is Galatians 5:1 says. That's all we have. This is what I wanted to share on the part 2. Hello friends, closing talk. I have some pretty, that is mom's flight. I have some images you can watch. I will be showing, as I am talking, I will be showing these images. Mom's flight is mom. I was in the among the COVID 19 thing, 2022 June 10th. 11th my mom is gone. 10th morning my mom is gone, and she's put in the coffin, the ice, this thing, and she's kept for the night. So that is 12:49 a.m. That day, 12:49 a.m. I am seeing this light. I don't know what is this light. So I just the lots of people write about Alien Express, aliens experience, and Ezekiel wheels and all that. But I have this image with the special marking also. It has a time noted 12:49 a.m. That night my mom is in this thing, and I think Ezekiel 10:15 or 14, you have a verse called maybe you can go and read that. And I was feeling, because I was very much among the COVID thing. Mom was bedridden, and mom went all of a sudden. She had previously had a fierce slight infarction stroke, but it did not affect. She was very well doing, very good, except just hopping into the toilet and all that. So we kept somebody to feed her and all that. Bedridden, she was no more after Friday the 10th June 2022. And I was being a doctor, I was at the time of her departure, that the 9th night, then at Friday 10th morning I was going and visiting her. She is no more. She gave up the breath. The moment I think she saw my sound or something, she gave up the ghost, and the morning she departed. So this was I was doing. Actually, I was sobbing very much for this one after the other. My dad went and my mom went. So the point is, I was very good at medical and all those things. and the death and death also, even death is even overcome by the word of God and all those things. And I cannot just draw that line. I was fully sobbing for my mom till now. I cannot just give up her, because when I come back from home, when I come from work and all, she used to feed feed me with food and all. Okay, I cannot. Another couple of images, like I can just tell, that is the Saturday the 30th July 2022, 5:52 p.m. I am taking my cousin's car to give $1,000 of offering to my pastor. So I gave to my auntie's house. So quickly what I does is, because house is going and trashing the car is Kadi's house. One scene is there. I just read the full of house. Okay, we'll leave it there. However, I took my cousin's car at 5:52. One image is the place where down to my house, and 5:55 it is near a temple. So it is the two shots you can just see, having mentioned, because I was in fact I was quickly doing a surprise thing. This is not a big thing, but I took the car. My brother is very strict to not to take things. Even I just after my dad also, I'm bound to my brother. He is very protective like my father. So I took this car without his permission, also the cousin's permission. I took to my aunt's house the 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, 1000 rupees as a gift. That's what I remember. For my pastor, when I was well fed those days, I was able to give that $1,000. Still today, even 1 rupee coin also, I was the time of now presenting, I was not able to think about it. Very difficult. I'm just say as this thing. And also in this mom's flight title, we have two more images I have put. One is the Vellore, when I was in the virology visit 10 days. I was in Vellore. I was that 9:12 a.m. November 26, 2021. That is the Vellore street. That's a cow in the street. These are all funny things. You can love to. If you hear, you will be very feeling crazy, because the cow was standing on the middle of the road. The vehicles were taking a deviation to go. It's a street cow, but it was similarly looking like the blots like the cows which cow my dad had heard when he was alive, because when dad was bedridden now recently, he was admitted there also in Vellore, and this fellow is standing that day at 9:12 a.m. That is a funny image of mine. And another one is a 2 p.m. canteen I was having. That is another image. That's all I have. And very good luck to you all. Take care from all the deadly infectious disease and all that. Hope the Lord will bring a very good end into my story. In Jesus' name I commit all this. This is my last video. I will not be able to produce another one irrespective of my calling only. Then it will be taking my time. I will be taking my time. So I will be no more writing on YouTube. Sorry folks, even if I am not available, hope you will keep me in your prayers, and I too, and hoping I
The strip was first published by King Features Syndicate and ran for over 30 years, until 1999. It gained a large following for its well-crafted plots, colorful characters, and stunning artwork, which helped set the standard for the comic strip medium.
The last few verses I will read in the KJV Light. I will read, that is Matthew 12:29. Or else how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, then he will spoil his house. That is this verse. Then second verse is the KJV Light. I very like very much. The Revelation 13:15 was, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that image of that the image of the beast should speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's what this verse says. Also we have James James 1:25. James 1:25 says, but whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. And you need to do a perfect finisher, a blessed do a doer of the work, or be a cursed worker. That's what this verse says. And even Galatians 5:1 says, stand fast therefore in the liberty wherewith with Christ has made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. So you should not be a perfect taker of the cash and money and capitation and all that. You should be giver also. Otherwise you will be punished. You will reap the consequences.
The strip was first published by King Features Syndicate and ran for over 30 years, until 1999. It gained a large following for its well-crafted plots, colorful characters, and stunning artwork, which helped set the standard for the comic strip medium.